great. It's nice to see that people are still out protesting, that our generation still has a voice. I support them 100%.
I would have to disagree with the Occupy Wall Street and Occupy Pittsburgh. I feel like you need to have incentives to work, to become successful, and those people down there just want handouts. And that's not how our country was based on, just getting handouts. I think Adam Smith was a great economic philosopher who talked about how people look out for themselves and they try to be self-centered the best they can do, but by doing that they help everybody else out. So Occupy Wall Street, I think, is not a good way to go about things. I know everybody's hurting right now in this economy, but I feel like going maybe to the White House rather than to Wall Street would be a better approach.
Yeah, I think it's unfair that everybody wants the Occupy Pittsburgh and Occupy Wall Street to have specific policy prescriptions, because that's the job of politicians and economists. And that it's good that people are finally expressing their public frustration with income inequality in this country. It's been a problem since the 80s, and no one's really ever wanted to say anything about it until now. So I think it's pretty exciting.
I feel that they can do what they want, and people are free to do what they want, but to their own limitations. And they should probably state why they're doing what they're doing.
Well, on one hand, it's nice to see that they are doing some protests and actually having a voice, but I think that what they need is more civic action, more political action.
Occupy Pittsburgh, I think it shows that people are finally fed up with the way the country's been going. And I kind of like it because there isn't any real set bullet points or talking points or this is what we're about. It's just we're fed up, and all they're doing is standing there with signs. It's peaceful, they're not hurting anybody, so I think it's interesting and I want to see what happens.